What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different for the 3,000 subscriber special. But first I want to thank you all. I appreciate you all for following what I do here on this channel. YouTube has been a great outlet for my creative itch. No thanks to YouTube, but thanks to all you guys. Every like, comment, or subscriber has been pushing me to become a better editor, content creator, and what have you. It's hard to put it in a way that has been already said a million times by other tubers, but thank you all so much for your support in every single way. So yeah, for this special video, I would like to share some of my favorite community-made maps made in Forge, in Halo Infinite, A Forge's Legacy. Also, I've been enjoying these obscure and odd places in game videos. Videos on YouTube. And so I thought I could make the same video, but with Forge maps. So in the spirit of Eddie Austin, Pretzel, and the entire Halo community, let's get started. Alright, starting off with a great one, we got Maximum Gridiron, made by Woodstar22. This map is based off of the Quake 3's map, The Longest Yard. Here's a picture. It's one of my favorites, hence why it's in the video. So I'm going to quickly go over like the gameplay elements of the map. I'm guessing it's a 4v4. We got those early late 90s ammo pickups. We got some jump pads. We have teleporters. We definitely got some of them. And overall it just feels like a revived late 90s arena shooter. Also, you just gotta love like the outside map elements. Just makes it look ethereal and just awesome. So like all the maps in this list, the more I look at it, the more I wonder why it even exists in canon. It's not canon, but it's in my head canon. Now there's probably lore to the original map, so the lore could just be a variation of that, and that could be what's going on, but I don't really know much about Quake except for it's fun to play. So I'm gonna make up my own little backstory here, and I'm gonna assume that it's some sort of post-apocalyptic wizard arena. We all know those are a dime a dozen. So besides that, a few places and spots really speak to me as like mysterious and have a story behind them. This whole map has a story behind it. Like these bridges that are held together with some sort of rift, force field, energy, wizard technology, chi spirit, energy, force field, chi energy, force fields. Alongside that, there's this middle platform suspended above the middle of the arena that's suspended by the same type of energy. And what's really odd is the floating island in the far out middle distance area. We call that. I'm pretty sure they have a word for it, whoever made this. And throughout the map, you got these machines and pipes running throughout, and I suppose they do something. Speaking of, there are two rooms that are dedicated to a bunch of pipes and bleeps and bloops and stuff, fitted with a portal that connects to both teams' sides. So whatever that means, could be like a maintain room for whatever powers maybe the energy. I'm getting onto something. Also, there's like normal human type, well, normal of the year 22, 25, 50, whatever, normal technology kind of sprout around the place. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they just found this place. Maybe this place is older than I think, you know? So one of the last things I want to focus on for this map is the ambience. So I'm just going to sit back, be quiet, and let you guys enjoy the vibes for a little bit. And I'll be back with some questions. Well, that was a 5. Now, I got some questions. Who made this place? Techno Wizards. It's very obvious. If you look around the place, it's kind of medieval, futuristic technology all over the place. Techno Wizards. Now, what is this place's purpose? And what energy is being flowed through this place? Easy. So the energy being flowed through this place is wizard energy, obviously. And that's clean energy because it comes from wizards. And it's used for fuel to suspend the arena for techno wizard battles. It's very obvious. It's kind of in plain sight, as you can see. On further investigation of the physics of the plasma itself, it doesn't hurt you when you touch it. So it's plasma based, it's not hot, and it levitates stuff. So it's definitely wizard chi. Thinking about it, if the wizards are supplying the place with wizard chi, that means that these 2 rooms could be the areas where they fill up the place or maintain like the energy and make sure it's still flowing. That's very possible. And regarding who broke the railing, that was me. Both railings. Now, before we move on to the next map, I wanted to share the story that I was able to come up with, informed by everything that I have saw in the map and analyzed or whatever, this, that, and the other thing. So let's get on to that, I guess. A group of high respected techno wizards were bored and came up with a sport named Maximum Gridiron. They collectively made the idea into a realm-wide phenomenon. What they did is they found this abandoned, broken-down castle market area and turned it into the most battle-ready battle arena, fueled by wizard chi, of course, as to not waste coal, which is their most reliable resource of the time. The techno wizards were crafty and knew their way around a pipe or two, so they fitted the arena with the most elaborate system of wizard chi pipes, jump pads, pickups, teleporters, and more, and made it into something that they can proudly say is theirs. As time went on, the sport was more and more ridiculed for how dangerous the contact sport was. Some of the techno wizards got into some legal troubles, and the star power that the sport once had has dwindled and dwindled. Everyone forgot about the arena, but one techno wizard couldn't let it go. They needed to do something, but what? After a millennium or two or something, the arena was completely forgotten about, abandoned, and left to rot. Now in the year 2552, you and your Unity buddies are out to have a skirmish and come upon a cyber medieval arena. How great! You land, you set up your equipment, you fight, and you have fun. You notice that this must have been here for a while, and you start to wonder, who's maintaining this? You look around unknowing. There's a lone echo coming from somewhere, coming from underneath the ground. Possibly an active core? In the underground, there's a mummy of a person, or a wizard or something, still alive, giving their power to their creation for eternity, or something, so others may find it and use it as it once was used. Arrgh! Second, we got Plunderland. Second, we got Plunderland, made by a virus 11010. The description says that it was an isolated cave, and it once was a staging ground for pirates and rebels. That's pretty sick. This map is a 4v4, and it's fitted with the typical setup for the main modes like Team, Slayer, Free-for-all Slayer, and Capture the Flag Slayer. Obviously, it's a pirate-themed map, and walking around, it makes me feel like I'm in the Pirates of the Caribbean. Like during the nighttime scenes when like Barbossa and his gang are turning into skeletons and stuff like that. Will you stop eating the ground? Oh, that's my dog. He's just like, ooh, floor. Loves carpet fuzz. This definitely feels like 30 people worked on this map. It's so cool. It's clean. Well, it's not clean, it's dirty, but you know what I mean. One area that stands out to me as mysterious is the little area with the well. It's like a little pocket cave room thing, corridor. Also, if you keep walking into this room, there is a sandwich-shaped shrine. Second is the shrine area by the front of the boat. Maybe it's like a signal fire or something, but there's like a eroded structure there, and then across the water there's a cliff, and there's an eroded structure there. There also seems to be a skull in the fire pit, so a third cool, mysterious, little sketchy little area I like to look at is this bridge area, this little broken bridge. Like, it goes into a cave, or goes from a cave to across to another, like, cliff where there's the eroded structure. Maybe someone's hiding in the cave, being a little ghoul, being a little guy, creepy guy or something, being a little guy, like my dog.
So I'm trying to edit, but he's in my chair behind me. Don't eat my coat.
Fourth weird, creepy, mysterious, awesome, interesting place is the whole thing. Because if you think about it, this once was a staging ground for people. And so they set up their torches and their equipment and whatever. They got their freaking steering wheel. I forgot what that's called. And, where did they go? Where are they? What's the history of this place? Why is it scary? So I'm just going to take a moment, let you guys vibe. I'm going to go get a coffee. I'm going to come back. And then I got some more questions. I'm just a chill guy. Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome back. So here's some of the questions I gotta propose here. What's up with the well area? Well, the well could be a flooded underground layer of some sort, and I have no idea what's up with the sandwich. What are the shrines for? Possibly relit by the pirates or rebels, and probably used to summon something regarding the skull, which fits because this place has like an old supernatural look. Where does that rope bridge go? That's always a good question. Well, looking at the bridge, on the right there's a cave, and then on the left, I'm guessing that's the way away from here, so I feel like going into the cave would cause problems. Also, the bridge is broken, so it's unlikely someone is using the bridge, or can use the bridge, or wants to use the bridge. But someone could be in that cave. That could be something. Where is this place? Or what is this place exactly? Maybe it's an area in the Bermuda Triangle, since that's where a bunch of water-based supernatural shit happens. Maybe it once was a religious or spiritual land with, like, that history. Who knows? How old is this place? Well, pirates lived in, like, the 1700s. So, like, probably 400 plus years old or something by the time it's, like, 1700 or something. I'm guessing that just by the erosion. I have no other standpoint. I don't know nothing really about nothing, but yeah, I'm just guessing 400 plus. That's a good guess, I feel. But just by the erosion of the structures, and maybe this was like some witch's cove or something cursed before, you know, pirates showed up and started mucking around, and now they haunt the place or something. But based off of what I was able to gather, I got some lore that I'm going to share with you guys, so let's just get into that already. Okay, here we go. Cue the music, thank you. A witch was doing her thing with her secret sandwich-shaped obelisk when a warlock noticed someone stole their potions. The warlock killed everyone and put the witch in a cave just across the water on a cliff connected to another cliff via rope bridge. So after the massacre, the warlock took her prized sandwich obelisk and placed it on the pedestal in the room where they keep all their possessions. Only witches can use this object, so out of naivete, once the warlock used it, his head and heart and soul were casted out and spread across the seas. After 400 years, a pirate ship comes upon this mysterious pocket after days of sailing. The pirates had rebels as prisoners. One of the pirates noticed that the main anchor is rusting and falling apart. Needing a replacement, they anchored down with the rusty anchor, set up, and camped out until the new anchor could be placed on. No one could find the new anchor. Out of desperation, the pirates got the rebels to help look. They emptied out the ship and looked and looked. One of the rebels noticed that one of them was missing. And then another one. This caused an uproar. A scream comes from the cave on the cliff. More people go missing, and it's down to one rebel and one pirate. One female, one male. Like the witch and the warlock. A day goes by with no sign of anyone. The pirate found the replacement anchor, and the pirate goes to tell the rebel, but the rebel is gone. He finds the loot room full of doubloons and gold chalices, but in the middle, there is an obelisk. The pirate tries to reach for it through the bars, and he doesn't know the power he's holding. But the gate opens. He enters, and what was just a room full of doubloons is now a cold, dark cave. He hears noises coming from further into the cave. He goes to leave and realizes he's across from where he just was.
For the rest of eternity and stuff.
Now,
Once again a quiet, empty place, the echoes of who once lived here, forever corrupting the place and waiting for more plunderers to fall prey to what could seem as salvation, but will lead to nothing but madness and death.
And then that's when you and your team and another opposing team shows up somehow using Forerunner-based time travel or something to repeat history for eternity or something. Okay, thank you so much. Next. Riskiest Soul will be right back after the break. You're watching whatever this is on Riskiest Soul. Ivory Tower takes place on one of the top floors on top of one of the tallest buildings in New Mombasa. But maybe not in Halo Infinite. Or Halo Infinite Forge. Outside, it looks more of like a military base of some sort, but it's also got some like lawn chairs and so I don't really know. The original is a 2 to 12 player map, so I'm guessing that would be the same thing for this, and it's made for Slayer, One Flag, and Assault. The original, and even this one captures it, felt like an abandoned mall or an abandoned business building that I've seen like in my dreams or some shit. Which is funny because alongside the other ones also feel abandoned. So I guess it's just that's the theme of this video. However, this one has more of a liminal vibe. So I'm assuming it's the same one from Halo 2, just fully realized, remastered or whatever. You know, in the context of Halo Infinite, it could be a military base made for training, and the building was just abandoned or after a while or something like that. My favorite parts that I find interesting and mysterious are the downstairs water lobby, which feels musty and cold and almost haunted, but the other maps are haunted, so I probably shouldn't do that. There's a suspicious door by the elevator thing that goes somewhere. Maybe like a garage. Outside, that's interesting because instead of a city, it looks like a closed-off base. A comfortable one. Nice, comfy, cozy one, I'll tell you that. The main lobby, that shit's so good. The main lobby's pretty freaking sick because it feels liminal and is super nostalgic because it just captures that Halo 2 weird shapes. It almost reminds me of those like abandoned training bases or like fake town experiments. This would be like a indoor Mombasa fake park type training area for the Spartans or something. It almost feels like an empty mall I've been to. Also, the cool ass waterfall is cool ass. A pretty vibing area, I gotta say, is those blue-green ramp hallways. Feels like a Star Wars Coruscant ramp hallway, like you could be inside the Jedi Temple or something. Last minute edition. I don't know if you can hear me because my mic is breaking, but there's this creepy door that's cracked open, and I love that type of shit where it gives you a little peek of what's outside, and it's just one of my favorite spots. So last but definitely not least would be the Haunted Company hallway. It feels kind of Big Brothery. I just don't think I've seen any cameras, so that probably reinforced that vibe. But I don't know why this area stood out to me. It's small but effective. Okay, so here's the questions I got. Oh wait, no, I gotta do the. All right, guys. So before we get into the questions, I'm just gonna let you guys vibe, and I'll be right back. So. Right, so here's the questions. What is the place's purpose? My guess is that it's a military training arena based off of the interior design of buildings in New Mombasa. Is the place haunted? I don't think so. It seems at the most stinky. Where does that door go? Garage, a parking lot, could be a dimensional portal to oblivion. You never know. Moving on. Now, why does a business building need a floor like this? Well, it's actually pretty simple if you think about it. People just need R&R. Helps the workflow. Moving on. Now, the biggest question that everyone's wondering that's on their mind is, why are the lights still on? And that's because UNSC neglect. You know what I mean? They're just like, who cares? We're the government. Alright, so now that we got all the factoids out of the way, and I've gathered up all the information that I need, I think I have enough to craft a story based off of what's happened here. To remind the Spartan cadets how serious being a Spartan is, the UNSC sends 2 teams, Eagle and Cobra, to train at the military base in the tropics. This isn't any normal training arena. This arena is designed to look exactly like the style of the New Mombasa business building in the year 2552. This reminds the cadets of the incident that happened on Earth that year, the year of the Covenant found our home. This proved useful, but not for long. A couple years later, and after a battle with the Banished of Offworld, UNSC shut down the training program due to all the cadets dying in battle. And now, after years of sitting and condemned to the erosion of time, this relic of time past gets forgotten, and the scars of the Covenant forever etched into the walls of time or something. Alright, well, I mean, that's basically it. All these maps were great, and I even had way more planned. But as soon as I figured out how as soon as I figured out that the video would be way too long. But here are some of the ones that I wanted to show off. Ghost Town by Subsonic Omnivo. Nimbus by Turtled Cat. Forge World by Scrubbulbs. Nightmare Before Christmas, DC Valor Strike. So, awesome job to everyone of the forgers that worked on the map shown. Y'all true artists. And not just the peeps shown, but awesome job to all the forgers putting their hard work into forging a better Halo. Because we know Microsoft ain't. So to all the Halo fans, forgers, modders, casual players, ranked sweaty competitive players, and the ones who made Halo Infinite Forge possible, thank you so much. And thank you to all you guys watching and subscribing and liking, or any type of support in any way. Thank you all again for watching, and if you like what you saw here, let me know, and I might do this again, with Halo or something else. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, and if you liked it, comment. If you commented it, subscribe it. And if you subscribed it, thank you. Love you, bye.